The year was 1912, a time of great innovation and progress. A new era was dawning, marked by rapid industrial advancements and a sense of boundless possibility. The world marveled at the latest triumph of engineering, the RMS Titanic, a ship that symbolized human ingenuity and ambition. This majestic vessel, the largest ever built, was ready to conquer the Atlantic, promising an unparalleled journey across the ocean. Excitement crackled in the air as the Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage, a journey that captured the imagination of people around the world. She carried dreams of a new life, the promise of adventure, and the hopes of over 2,200 souls, each with their own story and aspiration. Little did they know, fate had a different plan, one that would turn their dreams into a tragic legend. On that crisp April day, the Titanic steamed away from Southampton, her decks filled with passengers eager for the journey ahead. It was a picture of opulence and grandeur, with lavish interiors that rivaled the finest hotels of the time. Passengers strolled along the decks, enjoying the sunshine and the fresh sea air, unaware of the impending disaster. The ship was a floating palace, a testament to human ingenuity and the pinnacle of maritime engineering, but beneath the surface of luxury and celebration, a silent danger lurked, one that would soon reveal itself in the most devastating way. The Titanic was hailed as unsinkable, a marvel of modern technology and design. Its advanced design and sophisticated safety features instilled a sense of confidence among all who boarded her. Passengers and crew alike felt secure within its mighty hull, believing they were part of an indestructible voyage. They believed in the ship's invincibility, convinced that nothing could go wrong on this grand adventure. But the icy depths of the North Atlantic held a chilling secret, one that would shatter the illusion of safety and etch the name Titanic into the annals of history forever. The tragedy that unfolded would become a poignant reminder of the limits of human hubris and the unpredictable power of nature. The Titanic was a marvel of its time, a symbol of human ambition and technological prowess. It was the largest moving object ever built, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. The ship stretched over 500 feet long and rose 175 feet from keel to funnels, dwarfing anything that had come before it. Its hull was divided into 16 watertight compartments, a revolutionary design feature at the time. These compartments were designed to seal automatically if breached, theoretically allowing the ship to stay afloat even with several compartments flooded. This was a groundbreaking safety measure. The Titanic boasted luxurious amenities that were unparalleled in maritime history. First-class passengers enjoyed opulent cabins, a swimming pool, a gymnasium, and even a squash court, making it a floating palace. The ship had a library, a smoking room, and several dining saloons, catering to the elite's every need. It was the epitome of luxury and grandeur, a testament to the era's opulence and excess. Its advanced communication systems, including a powerful wireless telegraph, connected it to the world, ensuring constant communication. The Titanic's builders and owners proudly declared it practically unsinkable, a bold claim that captured the public's imagination. This claim was based on the ship's advanced design and safety features, which were considered state-of-the-art. The belief in its invincibility was so strong that it led to a sense of complacency among its crew and passengers. Lifeboats, for example, were deemed unnecessary, and the ship carried only enough for a fraction of the people on board, a decision that would prove fatal. This overconfidence, fueled by technological pride and a belief in human infallibility, would have devastating consequences, leading to one of the most tragic maritime disasters in history. The night of April 14th, 1912, dawned clear and cold. The Titanic steamed toward its destination, New York City. The sea was unusually calm, the water like a sheet of glass, but the stillness was deceptive. Danger lurked beneath the surface. In the wireless room, operators received multiple ice warnings from other ships. These warnings indicated a significant ice field in the Titanic's path. Some of these messages reached the bridge, but they were not all relayed to Captain Smith. The reasons for this remain unclear. Was it negligence, complacency, or simply a tragic oversight? At 11:40 p.m., disaster struck. The lookout, Frederick Fleet, spotted an iceberg directly in the ship's path. He sounded the alarm bell 3 times and telephoned the bridge. "Iceberg right ahead," he shouted. First Officer Murdoch ordered the ship to turn hard to port, but it was too late. The Titanic, traveling at a significant speed, grazed the iceberg along its starboard side. The collision sent shockwaves through the ship, a jarring impact that reverberated through every deck and cabin. Passengers, initially unconcerned, soon realized the gravity of the situation. The once lively and carefree atmosphere turned to one of dread and uncertainty as the reality of the disaster set in. Water began to flood the forward compartments with alarming speed, a relentless force that showed no mercy. The crew's efforts to contain the flooding were in vain as the icy water continued to pour in. The unsinkable Titanic was taking on water, a grim testament to the hubris of man. The ship, once a marvel of engineering, was now succumbing to the unforgiving sea. Captain Smith, realizing the danger, ordered the ship to stop and assess the damage. His calm demeanor belied the urgency of the situation as he made critical decisions to try and save as many lives as possible. The crew began to send distress signals, their frantic calls for help crackling through the night. Each message was a desperate plea for assistance, a hope that someone, somewhere, would come to their aid. The order to prepare the lifeboats was given, a task that was both urgent and daunting. The crew worked with a sense of purpose, knowing that every second counted. Panic spread as the realization dawned that there were not enough lifeboats for everyone on board. The stark reality of the situation hit hard, and fear gripped the hearts of many. In the face of unimaginable fear, acts of both incredible bravery and heartbreaking sacrifice unfolded. Strangers became allies, and in those final moments, humanity shone through the darkness. Women and children were given priority for the lifeboats, leading to agonizing goodbyes between loved ones. Fathers and husbands watched as their families were lowered into the lifeboats, knowing they might never see them again. The crew worked tirelessly, loading passengers into the lifeboats and trying to maintain order. Their dedication and bravery were a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. The band played on, their music a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack to the tragedy unfolding around them. Their melodies provided a sense of calm and solace, even as the ship continued to sink. As the Titanic's bow sank lower and lower, the stern rose out of the water, the once grand ship slowly breaking apart under the immense pressure. The final moments of the Titanic were a somber reminder of the fragility of human endeavors against the might of nature. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world. In the aftermath, questions arose, many of which linger to this day. Why was the Titanic traveling so fast in dangerous waters? Why were so many ice warnings ignored? Were there enough lifeboats, and why weren't they filled to capacity? Some argue that the Titanic was sailing too fast, eager to set a transatlantic speed record. Others believe that the crew, blinded by the belief in the ship's invincibility, dismissed the ice warnings as insignificant. The lack of sufficient lifeboats and the confusion during the evacuation remain points of contention. Were there errors in judgment, miscommunication, or a combination of factors that contributed to the tragedy? The inquiry into the disaster led to changes in maritime regulations. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, or SOLAS, was established, mandating that ships carry enough lifeboats for all passengers and crew, improve communication procedures, and maintain a 24-hour radio watch. Adding to the mystery surrounding the Titanic is the eerie coincidence of the novella. Written 14 years before the disaster, this fictional account tells the story of a luxurious ocean liner named Titan that sinks in the North Atlantic after hitting an iceberg. The similarities between the fictional Titan and the real-life Titanic are chilling. Both were described as the largest ships of their time, both were deemed unsinkable, and both met their demise in April after colliding with an iceberg. The novella's author, Morgan Robertson, even correctly predicted the month of the sinking and the approximate location. This uncanny resemblance between fiction and reality has fueled speculation and conspiracy theories. Some see it as a chilling premonition, a strange twist of fate. Others dismiss it as mere coincidence. Regardless, the connection between and the Titanic remains a source of fascination and debate.